So first is the basic orbital. The basic orbital, if your hoop is in front of you and your hands are over the top, and you let it flip so that at the quarter turn it's facing down, your thumb is facing down, and it keeps flipping so that when it's behind you, now the back of your hands are facing the ground. Then you let it flip one more quarter turn and your other thumb is facing the ground, and then one more turn and your palms are facing the sky. So it's flipping and it's flipping. Let me turn to the back. It's flipping and it's flipping. And you can do this close to the body, but I think it's easier if you let your elbows be open so that you're always passing it to the same distance all the way around. So this is neat, but you can get one more flip by adding this little circus tweak. And what that tweak is that instead of passing it behind the back where your palms are facing the sky, if you let it do one more quarter turn, so that now it's in the small of your back, like it's a snail shell, and your other hand's going to come under, so your pointer fingers are pushing in opposite directions from one another. Then when you take it out, you can let it flip, flip, flip. In front, now both of your palms are facing the sky, which is a little different, I think, than the way we were doing it before. Flip, 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 add that additional flip so that you've got it in a snail shell. Flip, flip, flip. So I'm going to do this for you from every side. My palms are facing the ceiling. Flip, 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 flip. So now I'm going to turn to the back. And it adds one whole turn to this move that makes it look like it's just doing a lot more flips than when it's going around. So getting used to landing it on the back so that your knuckles are along your spine, the back of your hand is along your back, and the hand that's going to be receiving it slides between your back and the hoop so that those knuckles are against the back. Your fingers should be pointing in opposite directions, like in those old jokes where they went, "You went that way." You're pointing in opposite directions from one another. Boom. Flip, flip. Boom. Flip, flip. Boom. And you can pair this with all kinds of things. One of my favorite step-throughs is to do the revolving door. So you just let the hoop slide in your lobster claw so that you lift your leg and it's in and it's sliding in this open, round grip and sliding out. You don't have to, if your hoop is at this level, you don't have to lift your leg all the way up to that level. If you don't want to do a lot of work or you're tired, you can just lift your hoop just barely off the floor. Pull the hoop straight up to your middle and down the other